Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Monday. It is Monday, July the 6th. Welcome back. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, okay, a safe weekend. For those who were celebrating the long weekend in America, I hope you guys had a safe, wonderful long weekend. I hope, if you spend time with your family, you guys had a really good time, or just, relaxing, or whatever the case is. But I hope you guys are doing well mentally, spiritually, physically, okay, emotionally, all that good stuff. Okay, guys, I will get started with the reading. As you guys know, I will be doing tarot and oracle messages for this reading. So let's dive right into it, okay, guys? And I just saw clarity with the Ace of Swords and Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Okay, guys, so there is something about receiving some type of clarity when it comes to dealing with judgment or something that you're judging at this time, okay? But Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for July the 6th? What do they need to know for Monday, July the 6th? What clarity can you give the collective at this time? Whoops. For Monday, July the 6th, please. Ooh, well, that card flew out. Okay, first card of the deck is the Devil, okay, with the number 15. 1 and 5 equals 6. 6th house talks about your health, wellness. This could be like your daily routines, okay, what you do on a regular basis. This could be about co-workers, okay, organizations. For some of you, this could be how you service other people, your work habits, etc., okay? That's not the only thing that's associated with the 6th house. There's other keywords as well, but I'm only naming a few that I can remember most likely off the top of my head, okay? With the 6th house, for some of you, angel number 6 is very significant when it comes to revisiting something from the past, or just re-looking on certain outlooks in life, okay, and analyzing certain things, having reflection, that kind of energy. So this could be about family. This could be about you nurturing yourself, or how you nurture yourself, okay, your mind, your spirit, your soul. This could also talk about, love, okay? But with the number 15, right, this talks about releasing yourself from anything that's unhealthy. So this could be oppression from other people. This could be addiction. Addiction doesn't have to be drugs. This could be, being addicted to working, or being addicted to always going out, or always drinking, or always this, or, there's always something, right? Or always eating. Okay, for some of you, this is about obsession, right? So there are certain things that are happening right now where some of you guys are releasing and letting go so that you can step into independence. There's something about finding your freedom, okay, discovering who you are, and allowing yourself to reclaim your power, okay? Reclaim your power and reclaim control. So take what resonates with this. Capricorn energy could resonate for somebody. Even if you don't have Capricorn placements, it's just the whole idea with Capricorn energy. This talks about being strategic, okay? This is talking about being hardworking as well. Business could be very significant as well for some of you guys. So this could be clarity or confirmation. I like how these three came out, okay? So yeah. And it's so funny how I mentioned judgment. We have justice here, but Queen of Cups energy. Okay, this is about your compassion. Some of you guys are compassionate. You guys are warm. Something to do with you being very supportive. So counseling could be significant with the number 13. 1 and 3 equals 4. This could talk about your family, your roots, domestic matters, okay? Something within the home. For some of you guys, if you are somebody who has 4th house placements, or maybe there's something about with the number 4, right? It talks about stability, building a foundation or a structure, but there's something about your energy where you guys could be reliable when it comes to building long-term foundations, or there's something about having order and patience, right, with your inner strength. For some of you, this could also talk about your roots, okay? Now, with the number 4, this could talk about mother energy. Either you could be dealing with mother wounds, okay? Children could be significant, femininity, women, that kind of stuff. Maybe you're around a lot of women in your family. So you could be the one that's breaking the illusions or the generational curses, or, the drama, the trauma, etc., right? But there's something about your energy where if you are the Queen of Cups with the fourth house, there's something about your energy where you are the one that has most of the emotional intelligence, okay, and compassion out of everybody else in your family. So this could be a karmic family for some of you, okay? But take what resonates with this. There's something about you being very deep and understanding when it comes to your own emotions and other people as well. It says you are compassionate and also nurturing. So Cancer energy, while we're still in Cancer season, Two of Pentacles, okay? There's something about balancing out resources or learning to be very resourceful when it comes to you being flexible, okay? This talks about being adaptable, and also when it comes to facing challenges and change, okay? You're finding balance and adaptability within yourself, okay? Adaptability also talks about Gemini energy as well, but for some of you, this could be multiple priorities that you guys are juggling, or there's something about being able to adapt to change when it comes to your circumstances with the number 2. This could be talking about your finances, business, okay, self-esteem too. Some of you guys could be working on your self-esteem. This could be about your material desires, what you want and don't want. Okay, with the Devil here, releasing certain things when it comes to attachments. So this could be wanting that house or wanting that car, wanting the money. Sometimes not everything you see is good, right? Sometimes even working hard for what it is that you desire, it's a blessing in disguise. So some of you guys are doing things, you know, the long way, right? And it may be taking some time for you to receive that, but it's better for you to do it the long way and receive it knowing that you did it on your own. You didn't have to sleep with anybody. You didn't have to pay anybody. You didn't have to do certain tasks for anybody in order for you to get those things. You did that with your own energy, your time, your efforts, and believing in source. But some people do it because of those things. Now, I'm not judging anybody who does that. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But as the collective, when it comes to your morals and integrity, that is significant, okay? Partnerships could be significant too. Like you could be juggling certain partnerships with certain people. Okay, but take what resonates with that. We have Justice, okay, with the number 11. So 11th house talks about people when it comes to groups, collectives, you being socially aware. This could also talk about social media, okay? But there is something about the future, you being protected when it comes to, you know, certain things with technology, okay? But Libra energy talks about balance, right? And there's something that you could be doing when it comes to bringing in some type of truth, okay, with your integrity, like I said, okay? At the bottom, we have the Tower, 3 of Cups energy, and then we also have Ace of Pentacles, right? So there's something about a new opportunity because you stuck with your own integrity. There's something about someone not changing for what other people want. Like you could have had people in your energy who were trying to force you to, with the Devil here, okay, forcing you to change who you are, and you said no. You follow your own path, you follow your own, you know, dignity, yeah, step by step and connected at the bottom of the deck. Like you're not going for that, whoever this energy is, okay? So take what resonates with that. Let me see what else I can get here. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, it said something about material. Money could be significant, okay? So yeah, when it comes to money, take what resonates with that, okay, guys? So money could be very significant when it comes to the Devil. Like I said, not all things you see is good. It's like the saying, not all money is good money. Just because someone is giving you $1 billion or $1 trillion or thousands or hundreds of dollars, there's always a catch, right? It's not like you worked hard for it. And some of you guys, that is why some of your goals and dreams are taking a little longer than most people, because you're working hard for it. We have curiosity. Okay, so yeah, there's something about being curious about your money, right? Now, this can go either way. This could be you being curious about your own money, your finances, the future, how things are going to work and plan out. And that's okay. That's you just being curious about, you know, your bills and making sure that everything is okay. You don't want to do something and then it ends up not working out the way that you want to. So you're being strategic, but also logical, but also following what source is giving you when it comes to trusting the divine. Now, you could be dealing with some people who are curious about your money, okay? And that's nosy. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. That's nosy. That's nobody's damn business. Excuse my language. That's no one's damn business about how much you make, what you make, how you make it, okay? Especially if you're somebody who doesn't really put themselves out there like that for the public eye to see. Even if it is social media, you're not doing things that are crazy, okay? Or extravaganzic, okay? Or like you're not doing certain things that, you know, people are like, oh yeah, that person's definitely making money from that. No, you're doing things, either it's a 9 to 5, you started your own business, you know, you are someone who likes DIYs or very creative or music or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you're not using your body, right, to make money. So people could be curious about how you make your money. That's no one's business. Now, for those who do use their body to make money, hey, do what you got to do. At the end of the day, there's always a consequence to those kind of things anyways. And a lot of times people don't realize that things come back to them, okay? Some people say they don't care, but once you do have kids and you realize that there's certain things that you just shouldn't do on the internet, that's also another thing, okay? So I'm going to keep going here. Yeah, we have change. Okay, so there's something about change happening at this time. Like I said, there could be a change in your stability. Okay, something about you juggling with the root chakra energy. And with root chakra energy, this talks about being grounded, okay, releasing fear and activating a new beginning. And so for some of you guys, that is why change is coming into your energy, because of the way that you show up with Jupiter in Capricorn. So your luck and abundance is changing because of the way that you handle certain things. You're strategic, okay? You're very patient when it comes to how you handle your business. Like I said, there's something about gaining something because of long term, okay? Moon energy is significant, so there's something that could be happening because of the moon cycle. All right, guys, we have the process. So you guys are going through a process with justice here. Alignment at the bottom of the deck. We have sacred space, and then we also have abundance, right? So there's something about what you're doing during this process, or it is a process for what it is that you're doing, especially with judgment. There's something that you're doing that either the universe is seeing, or it's causing some type of cause and effect, that you guys are receiving something when it comes to being unjust. If you were in the past dealing with situations that made you feel like you didn't deserve to be heard, you know, people didn't want to believe what you were saying, whatever the case is, there's something about that changing, okay? So let's see what else shows up. Ooh. I wasn't ready for that to just pop up. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time for July 6th? What do they need to know for July 6th, please, when it comes to this message? Thank you. Yeah, so stop, right? You stopped something, okay, when it comes to your energy. Whatever it is that you stopped, you could have had boundaries, okay? Your boundaries could be very significant. There's something about your money as well. So there's something that you stopped doing when it comes to dealing with certain unhealthy attachments, okay, guys? That is why when it comes to your energy, you guys are releasing whatever this is. So take what resonates, okay, guys? But stop signs could be very significant too, right? Like, you know, when you're outside, you're driving and there's like a stop sign. There's something about like taking a pause or, you know, going within, right? Illumination wanted to show up as well. So there's something about your light shining. You're shining your light at this time. This could be you shining your light when it comes to your energy, or there's something about you when it comes to everything in the dark comes to light. There's something about you illuminating truth, okay, with the Justice card here. Even sun energy is very significant, which is solar plexus energy. Okay, so there's something about that that could resonate for somebody, where there is a solar plexus energy where with your root chakra, there's something about empowerment. Okay, there's something about spiritual mastery. Somebody could have tried to stop your light, okay, with disruptions. Okay, this could be disruptions and you receiving, you know, some type of justice because of this. Because it's like, if you have a gift or a talent or a skill, and you have people in your energy knowing that you have this gift, talent, or skill, and you try to be stopped, the universe will find a way to get that for you, okay? It's like the universe will try to get those people out of your life or out of your energy so that you can have this gift, okay, that you can shine this light. So people do know, okay, they do know that you have the gift of gab, okay? Ghosts are very significant too, right? So like I said, with the disruptions, there's something about unseen energy, okay? Ghosts could be significant. We have anxiety at the bottom, anger, pain, and also strength. Okay, so despite all of the things people try to make you go through or make you feel, or they're projecting whatever they were doing, because again, you like to transmute your energy for the collective, there's strength at the bottom of the deck. Okay, and with this strength, you cleansed your energy and found love within yourself. And some of you guys are like happy. You're in your own happiness, right? Did it take time? Sure. But did you get to that place? Of course, right? But ghosts could be significant. So this could be unseen energy where you guys are connected to the other side. This could also talk about you ghosting people when it comes to protecting your energy. Okay, so take what resonates with that too. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What else can you tell them for July 6th? What did I say? You guys transmuted your pain, power, whatever this is. Okay, with the number 44. Forest talks about stability, structure, and also talks about foundation. So there's something about you being grounded right now and disciplined, right? When it comes to a foundation, whether this is your foundation, a home, okay, a business, whatever it is, you transmuted whatever, like I said, whatever anxiety, anger, okay, pain, you changed that to strength, you cleansed your energy, you found a love within yourself, like I said, and you found happiness and joy, even in the little things in life, right? Somebody could be mad also at the fact that you stopped giving your energy to them, and now you're transmuting that energy into something better, okay? Do I blame the collective? No, sometimes people don't deserve your energy. Okay, what did I say? This could be a karmic family for some of you. Okay, karmic past, right? With the number 8, there's something about, like I said, you guys transmuting your power. 8th house also talks about death and transformation, going through a rebirth. Okay, secrets being revealed with unseen energy. It's like no one didn't have to tell you anything. You just knew something that was hidden. Okay, like I said, ghosts are significant, but you knew something was hidden. With the 8th house, and also angel number 8, this is about you being a manifester and also stepping into your authority. You are a leader, okay? Discipline is significant, like I said. Cause and effect, right? With justice, right? Because you're stepping into your power, right? So again, when it comes to empathy, right? Or not even just empathy, but when it comes to like prosperity and karmic balance, you're receiving good things in your energy because you followed your path, okay? New moon with the number 9. 4 and 5 equals 9. 4, again, stability. 5 talks about change. Change at the bottom of this reading here. 9 talks about completion, endings leading to transformations, okay? You stepping into this new energy as a light worker, or, you know, with the 11th house, like I mentioned before, there's something about you stepping as a humanitarian, right? Maybe some of you guys are old souls, you're healers, but there's something about your service, okay? Earth at the bottom of the deck with 11 again, okay? And home. So take what resonates with this. This could be about a home situation, or you grounding yourself in basically going home to yourself, okay? Nature spirits, going into nature more, divine timing, grounded. Okay, guys, so that's confirmation. I'm gonna see if I can get some more. So that's the energy that you guys are seeing. Snakes are very significant because either you were dealing with snakes, or there's something about shedding skin, okay? Releasing, like Kundalini healing, okay? Shedding skin, releasing and letting go. So let's see. Oh, there's a lot of cards. Okay, it says, if you believe, okay, so take what resonates with that. That's clarity within the next few weeks, okay? We have yes, yes again, so double confirmation within the next few months. So something could be happening within the next few weeks to months, but this is a double yes, okay? Perfect timing. And I did mention something about time with the divine timing card, right? And in the near future. So there's something changing, okay? And then for some of you guys, you may feel like it's not the right time, but Spirit is saying be assertive, whatever this was that you guys were feeling, but perfect timing is significant and in the near future. All right, guys, I'm going to end it here. So please please take what resonates with you guys. I hope this does resonate with who it does. Again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always. And of course, you guys know that whenever I have time, I will always try to post a video for you guys no matter what. But again, thank you guys for the support. I appreciate you, whether liking, sharing, commenting, reposting, whatever it is that you guys are doing, right? I appreciate that, as a little bit goes a long way. So I will see you guys in the next reading. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. All right, guys. Bye.